rest stop. Beautiful place. Nice coffee and that there this morning. Lovely day. We're about an hour from A Coruna, my drop for today. And we'll see what happens when we get there, because apparently they won't take us till later on in the afternoon. Morning again. Just a quick catch up with you to bring you up to speed. We're 20 miles from the drop. Making good progress. Should be there in about half an hour, and it's 11:45, so I'll probably catch up on dinner. But as I've said earlier, they didn't start tipping, or they told my colleague last week, we won't start you until 2 p.m. They didn't put him on a bay till 3, so there was no point in me rushing to get there any earlier, which is annoying really, because I could have done with getting it off and getting the first of my collections on, as I said, because it's a long way to the next ones, and I would have been able to get another shift in this afternoon, getting me closer to the second of my 4 collections. Anyway, it's not meant to be. These it's very green and lush over this side. It's not dry like southern Spain around Madrid and southern Spain and that. But there's lots of spruce or pine trees, and you can smell it so heavy in the air. Quite nice, really. It's sort of pine fresh, or whatever, spruce or whatever they are. I don't know what trees they are. But yeah, here we are. Good afternoon. Here we are then. Tip that one. It's 5 to 2 UK, 5 to 3 Spanish time. The first of my collections shuts at 3 o'clock, and I'm currently 81 miles away. So I'm not going to make the 3 o'clock deadline. However, I looked on their website and it says 3:30, which unfortunately I'm still not going to make. So I've sent a message to my contact at the company who's given us this work and said any chance they can load me tonight, because it really would be a huge assistance, because it means that I can put a shift in once I'm loaded. And I'm just waiting for them to check and get back to me now, hopefully with some good news. I've just had a message back from our customer saying that they are going to wait. So that's a fantastic bit of news. That means that I can get this on and take a big lump out of tomorrow's journey, which means I should be able to load tomorrow rather than just having to travel tomorrow and get there Thursday, today being Tuesday, and today is Monday, so I would be loading in the morning and travelling, and then travel the rest of the way Wednesday afternoon and Wednesday morning, and load Wednesday afternoon. It now means that I can travel part of the way today, do the rest of it tomorrow morning, and load Wednesday afternoon. And I think the next 3 may be quite close together. So if they are, I may end up having a really good day and getting all 3 on. But I haven't properly Googled it yet. I just had a quick look on the map to give me a rough idea. So yeah, hopefully we'll get this one on then, and get it in the sat nav for my second collection, and just punch some miles out tonight. Look at that for a view there, the mountains across. You can see that. Wow, see for miles. All the mountains in the background, absolutely gorgeous. just 6 miles off my collection point now, and I just thought I'd show you this viaduct as we go over it. See a bridge right down in the bottom of the valley there, and from Google Maps I'm going somewhere near that. God, blimey, that guy on the motorbike the other side then had a vest and shorts on. God almighty, I might have said it before, I used to ride a motorbike myself. However hot you are, if you come off wearing a vest and shorts, there's don't bear thinking about. I always used to ride my motorbike with leathers on. Even in middle of summer, might have a pair of boxers and a t-shirt on underneath to stop them sticking to you, and that was all, to try and get a bit of breeze through, you know, and keep cool. But I never set off with shorts and a vest on. You just rip the skin from your bones. Anyway, it's his choice, isn't it? Seems a bit bad to me. Yeah, beautiful here. Temperature's gone up 33 degrees. We've dropped an hour further south. Just a couple of miles to my exit. As I say, it should be down near that bridge that we saw in the shop earlier on. Anyway, I'll cut you loose there, because I don't want to
in 1 3/4 miles,
customers
keep
or
right
customers'
to
customers
OU 402,
or my boss
then
or
head to the
anything.
roundabout.
So I won't show you too much, and hopefully we'll get this all okay, and I'll join you again when we're running north. Well, fantastic result there. 10 pallets all ready and waiting for me. Yeah, driver, back on bay 3, bring me a CMR, job done. By the time they'd put the pallets on, the lady'd sorted the CMR out. I had a quick coffee, back to the cab, 20 minutes, job done. So that's 15 minutes of my 45 break that I'll require in this next session. I've got 6.5 hours left, so I'll probably just do 5.5, and then that keeps it to a 9-hour drive. There's no point having another break and then another 45-minute break and making it a 10-hour drive, because I'll just end up working that late that I can't start well late the next morning.
Be in either of the two left lanes.
So yeah, real result. Very very pleased with that. Next one is 590 miles away, so we're just gonna punch on and do as many miles as we can in what's remaining of our 9-hour shift. Well, I've only got 10 ton on, but it's certainly giving the truck a workout. Fabulous scenery, look at that. Good morning, you lovely lot. We've just set off from Burgos 45 minutes ago, heading to our first collection, first collection today, second collection of the 4 that we're doing, which is up in France. We've still got 250 miles to go, which at an average speed of 50 miles an hour, I'm sure you can work out, is 5 hours. Throw in a break, that's 6 hours. It's currently 8 o'clock UK, which is 9 o'clock European. So our ETA is 1500. Guess what time they shut? That's right, 1500. So I'm going to run my first 4.5 hours driving shift out, and then contact my colleague that I contacted yesterday that pulled some strings, and see if the first one of today, the second one, will hang on. The next one after that is just off the centre of Bordeaux, which is an hour away, and the last one is then an hour outside Bordeaux, another hour away. So what I'm thinking is, if I can get the first one on of today, that's probably all I'm going to do. I'll then call it the second one, so I can A, familiarise myself with where it is, and B, on the off chance that they are open, I can get it on. Whether they are open or not, I'm then going to travel to my third collection of today, which I don't think I've got a hope in hell of getting on, and I'll stop there, which means tomorrow I'll save myself a 2-hour round trip up to the third one and back. I'll just have the hour to do back to the middle one of today, if you like, which is on the Bordeaux ring road, and I can then load that one first thing in the morning, load the one in Bordeaux then after that, and it means I'm straight on the ring road heading north then. I think he'll put me on the boat out of Caen, and if my plan works, I'll be on that tomorrow night, a whole day ahead of schedule. If not, we'll be loading tomorrow, and I may still be able to catch the boat tomorrow night, which will still obviously put me ahead of schedule. Morning again, just thought I'd bring you up to speed. We've come through the Spanish border, had to run, and got to pull at the next peage up near Biarritz. The police just wanted to see my documents, which were all in order, everything good, so I was away in less than a minute probably. We've cut off the main autoroute heading up towards Bordeaux because our collection is on the southeast side. So we're cutting across land on this lovely side road, like one of the old national roads. I've got an hour left, and it's 92 miles to the collection, so I'm not going to do that, but I'm going to run my hour out as best I can, and then I haven't got to take a break between getting any of the drops on, so if any of them are there, I'm not thinking, oh, you know, I have to get 15 minutes or 30 minutes or 45 minutes in and waste another 45 minutes. Oh, excuse me, where did that come from? Beautiful day, 25 degrees now, absolutely gorgeous, and nice road. So far so good. I'm going to get in touch with our customer again, see if they can swing anything, keep any doors open for me. If I can get this first one on, that'll be absolutely spot on, and as I say, I'll call it the second one, whether I get it on or not, I won't be fussed then, and then across to the third one, park there probably, ready for doing that first thing in the morning, and then back to the middle one. So that's the plan, Stan. Well, that one nearly backfired. Got there, and he said, yes, you're in the right place, however you're not due to collect until Wednesday, tomorrow or the day after, Wednesday or Thursday. So I said, oh, sugar, or words to that effect.
At the roundabout,
He said,
take
but,
the fourth exit.
if you can wait a minute, I can do the customs paperwork and the pallets are ready, so we can load today. So I said, yes, no problem, my friend. I can wait a minute. And in fairness, probably 25 minutes from pulling in, loaded, pulling out with the correct paperwork. So, result, that's one done. My next one is 37 miles away, probably going to be about an hour with the traffic, but it is actually en route to the one after. Ah well, as expected, I got to number 3 at 4 o'clock and they shut at R3. Bear in mind, there's people there, there's people in the offices till 5 o'clock, and 3 or 4 cars with people in were just leaving, and I said to one of them, I've come to load 3 pallets. He went, no, tomorrow. So I tried the woman in the office. She said, no, I have nobody to load you, come tomorrow. So I said, I can load myself. No, come tomorrow. So at least I know where it is, and it's fairly good to get to, and from it I'm pretty much straight onto the ring road and out of Bordeaux, so that's good. Anyway, the next one is 25 miles away now, so I'm going to go up to that one. It's the same company, so I'm guessing they're not going to load me, but I'll figure out where it is. I'll call on the off chance that they do want to load me tonight, and then I know exactly where it is for the morning. Then I'll go find somewhere safe to park up, then I can go back in the morning, then back to the other one, and then up to the boat tomorrow night. That's what I have to do, tomorrow evening. Right. So we got to drop number 3. They wouldn't have it. They were all piling out at 4 o'clock, even though they shut at R3 in fairness, so only to be expected. But it was on my way, and at least I know now where it is, and that'll save me 5 minutes in the morning. It was a good hour and a bit run up here, so we've done that tonight. Just had a bit of tea. We're parked literally on the doorstep. Security guard is there on the in the little cabin on the right hand side. He's booked me in. Says we open at 8 o'clock in the morning, so that's that sorted. And he's going to keep an eye on me, the trailer, everything else, so that's good. So we'll get that on first thing. Back down in towards Bordeaux, but like I say, it's on the way that I'm going, so that's fine, and I know where it is. And then from there, we're straight onto the ring road where I need to be coming out of Bordeaux, so we can head up to the boat at Caen. But for now, it's absolutely scorching. I'm going to have something cold to drink. Morning all, I'll keep it short, particularly due to the state of my windscreen yet again. I'm sorry about that. We've loaded first thing this morning, went in at 8 o'clock, as they said they open at 8 o'clock. So I went in, presented all my paperwork, reference numbers, blah 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 blah, and was loaded for 8:30. And she said, okay, pull outside, your paperwork will be an hour. And I said, I'm loading from your place in Bordeaux next, which is about an hour and a bit away. I said, can I go there and you email in the paperwork? No, you must wait here. So back to the truck. Anyway, 30 minutes later, 9 o'clock, I'm pulling out. So I'm on my way now to Bordeaux. I've got 17 miles left to go. They're not the quickest of roads, so it'll probably take me a good half an hour. It's 9:30 now. So yeah, I should be there for 10 o'clock. Hopefully, I've only got 3 pallets there, so hopefully I'll get that one loaded, get my paperwork sorted, and try and head for the boat via some fuel and a windscreen wash. Catch you in a bit. That was a lot better. 25 minutes from arriving to pulling out with the paperwork done, customs paperwork and everything. That's my last collection. It was only 2 pallets instead of 3, so I quickly contacted the customer who said, yes, that's right, I've spoken to him, you're good to go. We've got 380 miles for the boat, so that should be about 8 hours, and I've got 9 hours in which to do it. So apart from any serious delays, I should be okay. Just negotiating Bordeaux and its horrible traffic. But I thought I'd show you again, in case you haven't seen it. As you get over this bridge, on the right hand side is a beautiful, like a chateau looking villa type thing. And I asked in one of my previous videos what it was, and people came back to me and said that during the Napoleonic reign it was a place used for entertainment, shall we say. Bit of a headquarters with some ladies in it. But it's an absolutely stunning building. Then it later went on to be a school of dance, and I think now it's some sort of offices. But you'll see it just as we come off the bridge here. It's an absolutely beautiful place and a pretty good setting. It's only 20 degrees here. My mates rang me this morning from Italy, 8:30, and it was 36 degrees. So he's scorching. There's the building there, look, you can just see it with the turrets and everything. I'll back off a bit from this truck so maybe I can see a better view of it, but yeah. Look at that there, it's beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, there we are. Right, we'll soon be up onto the A10 up towards northern France, Paris, and the boat. So I shall catch you in a bit. Hopefully you'll be able to see through that rubbish on the windscreen. I have cleaned it a couple of times, but the flies are coming thick and fast, and they just, well, they splattered on the windscreen, and because it's so hot, they're baking onto the windscreen, and you, however much you try and wash it with the wipers, it doesn't seem to keep up. But anyway, as you can see, we've done this view many times before. We are coming in to the port of Caen. We're 17 miles off. Made absolutely fantastic time. So hopefully we'll get on the boat tonight. We are currently on standby, which means that it's just a case of joining the queue. And because of holiday season and all the rest of it, holiday makers take priority over the trucks that keep the ferries going all year round. But anyway, with the ring road around Caen to sort out first, and then out to Ouistreham to the port and run the gauntlet of our illegals. Hopefully there'll be nobody about and we'll blast straight through. Go through the scanner, sheds, onto the docks and report to the customs and police checkpoint and passport control and booking in, and see if we can get on tonight. If not, what they generally do is just roll you over till tomorrow morning. So even if I catch tomorrow morning's boat, I think it lands about 1:30. So I'll still tip this load off tomorrow afternoon in Portsmouth, which is good. But I'll let you go at the moment. Thanks for watching. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Please subscribe. It really does help the channel. It's growing at a great rate of knots, don't get me wrong, but more subscribers means YouTube algorithms pick up on stuff like that and they'll try to push it out a bit more, and it really does help. So thank you very much. Anything else interesting, I'll show you as we're running into the port. And as quick as that, just as I finished talking to you, a message came through from my boss saying I am booked on tonight's sailing, so that's all good. I can go straight into the port, join the queues and get booked on. Police just stopped me there and did a quick underneath check of the trailer. Seems a bit pointless really, because you're going into a proper scanning shed up here where they do the same things and open up your lockers and everything, but hey, they're only doing their jobs. Same as I'm doing mine. So we're here. As I say, we've
Ferry
booked on
the
to
right.
the ferry for tonight, which is good. So that's about it really. That's us. Scanned, checked, all good. And up into the lanes.
Make a sharp left turn onto Place du Général de Gaulle.
Really? That's my sat nav telling me to go back out to get to Portsmouth. Well, the boat's in, but it doesn't look like they've started loading. Which is a shame really, but never mind. We'll go up and join the queue. And then I think we can start to book on. Yeah, it'll be a couple of hours anyway. Well, we're on the boat, which is good. And we're being dropped into the dungeon.
front of the cab, but I can't see him.
Wow, that took some doing.